Welcome to the deep dive. We find the craziest stuff out there and try to make sense of it for you.
And today, oh boy, we've got a story about trust, relationships, and just, wow, blatant financial fraud.
Yeah, this one's pretty wild. It's from Reddit, this update about a boyfriend. He's 28, right?
28. And his girlfriend, she's 24, the grad student.
Okay, so he charges her $1,000 a month in rent for a year.
Standard stuff, maybe, except the house owned by his parents, free and clear.
Completely rent-free for both of them.
Yep. So he just pocketed $13,000 from his girlfriend.
Our mission today, figure out how this even happened, the sheer nerve of it all, and spoiler alert, how his mom comes into play big time.
It's kind of nuts. It's not just theft. It's like he built this whole system of control around it.
Okay, so let's set this up. We've got the girlfriend. She's in grad school, so income's probably tight, right?
Yeah, minimal income, but the source says she's responsible. Got savings, no debt, she's managing.
Right. And the boyfriend, he finds the house, he handles everything, the paperwork.
All of it. Tells her, okay, just send $1,000 a month to this account for the quote-unquote landlord.
The invisible landlord. Okay.
And here's the clever, or maybe insidious part. That $1,000, apparently it was a totally believable amount for half the rent in that area.
Ah, okay. So it didn't immediately scream scam. It felt legit.
Exactly. It sounded fair.
Yeah.
Which is how the best cons work, right? They hide in plain sight. Plausible.
Right. Plausible. But man, the impact. She's a grad student. Losing $1,000 a month she didn't need to. That had to hurt.
Oh, definitely. The post mentioned she had to skip stuff, like couldn't afford new tires for a car or needed a new blazer for like professional stuff, and it was threadbare. Couldn't replace it. She felt stretched thin.
Because she was stretched thin.
By him. And this is where it gets even more twisted. What we're calling the savior scam.
Okay.
So he's got an extra $1,000 every month because he's not paying rent, right?
Yeah.
And she is down $1,000.
Right. Oh, no.
Yeah. So occasionally he could step in. Oh, you need that blazer. Let me help you out. Car trouble. Here's some cash.
No, he's saving her with her own money.
Exactly. He's spending maybe a tiny fraction of the money he took from her to look like the generous, stable boyfriend, while probably making her feel bad about her own finances.
That's next level manipulation. Wow.
It really is. He's not just stealing cash. He's stealing her financial confidence and creating this weird power dynamic. Every month, it's like a $2,000 swing in his favor. The grand he saves, the grand she loses.
Okay, so fast forward. The whole thing blows up. We'll get to the mom part soon because that's amazing. But she confronts him about the $13,000.
And his excuse. Get this.
I'm bracing myself.
He said, oh, that wasn't stealing. It was a surprise gift.
A gift?
Yeah, like he was saving it for her to give it back later in a big lump sum so she could see how much I've saved for her.
That's not a gift. That's like finding my wallet in your pocket and you saying, surprise, I was holding it for you. What?
It's genuinely insulting. It's just sheer audacity.
And just to be absolutely clear, his parents, the actual homeowners,
totally clueless. They thought they were just helping both of them out, letting them stay there rent-free for a while. They had no idea about his little side hustle.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
Okay, so she finds out. Understandably, she's furious, betrayed, and she asks for the money back immediately.
Makes sense. 13 grand. Now.
His reaction, not apologies, not shame. Nope. According to the source, he got very angry.
Angry. He got angry. Okay.
And then he pulls out what sounds like emotional blackmail. Basically, if I give you the money back now while you're mad, you'll just leave me.
Whoa. Hold on. He's holding her money hostage to keep her in the relationship.
Seems like it. It's like a ransom demand for her own cash.
That is.
Yeah.
Wow. And did he try anything else? Like try to nickel and dime her?
Oh, yeah. He apparently tried to say she owed him for the times he helped her out. The blazer, maybe other small stuff.
The money he stole from her.
Right. He figures that help was maybe worth like $1,000 total. So he suggested maybe he only owed her $12,000 back, not the full $13,000.
He's deducting the favors he paid for with her stolen money. That's extortion, basically.
The sources use that exact word, extorted. He creates the problem by charging fake rent, uses the money to create dependency, and then tries to use that tiny bit of help to justify keeping most of her money and control her decision to leave. It's just layers of manipulation.
Okay, but legally.
Yeah.
She must have signed something, right? People were probably asking that.
Yeah, that came up. She did sign something when they moved in. She thought it was locking in the rent. Maybe she thought the total was $2K a month, her half being $1K.
Which is where people might say, well, she should have read it closer.
And that's fair criticism, maybe. Right. But, in a relationship with high trust, sometimes you just sign where they point. You assume your partner isn't, committing fraud against you.
True. Trust can make you less careful. So what did the paper say?
That's the kicker. When she actually went back and looked at it after finding out, it wasn't a lease agreement at all.
Oh, what was it then?
More like house rules. A maintenance agreement. Stuff like, don't trash the place, don't move in extra people without permission.
But nothing about rent, payments, landlords.
0. No payment schedule, no amount listed as rent, no mention of paying anyone. Legally, it completely undercut his claim he had no standing. That money wasn't rent, according to any document.
So his whole justification just crumbled.
Pretty much. And when his mom later confirmed no rent was ever due or paid, that solidified it. This was fraud, plain and simple. Not a misunderstanding about a lease.
Yeah, the comments section probably blew up saying, financial abuse, manipulator, get out now.
Overwhelmingly, people saw it clearly, treating her like a child, not a partner, breaking trust on a fundamental level.
All right, so the girlfriend realizes she's dealing with someone, let's just say, deeply problematic.
And she's done. She tells him, I'm moving out, with or without my money. Sets a boundary.
Good for her, but he's still trying the surprise gift nonsense. Still angry.
Still digging in, apparently. So she makes the power move.
Here it comes.
She calls his mom, the owner of the house.
Brilliant. Straight to the top.
And tells her everything. The whole story. The fake rent, the $13,000, the surprise gift excuse. All of it.
Oh, to be a fly on the wall for that call. What happened?
Well, the source gives us this amazing little detail. The mom puts the girlfriend on hold for a second.
Yeah.
And the girlfriend can just hear the mom yelling at the son in the background.
Instant justice. Love it.
Total immediate accountability. But the mom wasn't just angry. She was smart, strategic.
How so?
After chewing out her son, she calls the girlfriend back and asks her to do something specific before leaving.
Okay. What?
Take pictures, detailed photos of every single room before moving her stuff out.
Ooh, okay, that's telling. That's not just being thorough.
Exactly. Commenters jumped on that. Why ask for photos? Because the mom probably knew her son well enough to worry he might trash the place out of spite.
And then blame the ex-girlfriend. Try to stick her with the bill for damages.
Precisely. The mom was already thinking about liability. Protecting the girlfriend, yes, but also protecting her own property and finances from her son's potential tantrum shows she knew exactly who she was dealing with.
Wow. Mom is playing chess while the son is playing checkers badly.
Yeah.
Okay, so resolution. Did she get the money?
Swiftly. A few days after she moved out, a check arrived directly from the mom.
Okay, drum roll. How much? 13 grand.
$15,000.
15. Wait, hold on. 15. That's $2,000 extra.
Yeah, $15,000.
Okay, we got to talk about that extra $2. That's not just making her whole. That's something else.
Right. That's the really interesting part. Most people commenting figured it wasn't like for pain and suffering or interest.
No. Then what?
It was probably shut up money.
Yeah.
Basically, a payment to ensure silence and avoid legal trouble. Paying $2,000 extra is way, way cheaper than fighting a fraud lawsuit over $13,000, plus lawyers, plus the potential public mess.
Damage control, risk mitigation, smart, if cynical. Like, take this, sign nothing, go away quietly. Please don't sue my train wreck of a son.
It's exactly that. And the general feeling was the original $13, probably long gone, spent by the son.
So the $15 call likely came straight from mom and dad's account.
Yep, maybe docked from his future inheritance or put on a ledger as a debt he now owes them. But either way, mom cleaned up the mess fast.
Made the victim whole, neutralized the legal threat, and dealt with her son's mess decisively. Impressive, really.
Textbook crisis management, family style. Hashtag tag outro.
Okay, so let's wrap this deep dive up. Key takeaways from this financial horror story.
Well, first, obviously, read what you sign, even with someone you trust. Knowing if it's a real lease or just house rules, pretty important, turns out.
Yeah, seems minor until it's suddenly $13,000 important. And second,
That whole financial help thing being used as control.
yeah,
Massive red flag. If someone's saving you with money, they kind of mysteriously have, especially if it feels like it creates a power imbalance. Dig deeper.
definitely. Genuine help doesn't usually feel like it puts you in someone's debt, especially when it's your money funding it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got to give props to the mom, right?
Oh, absolutely. Total class act.
Right.
Didn't hesitate, didn't make excuses for him, saw the problem, fixed it, protected everyone she could, including the ex-girlfriend. Hero moves.
Seriously, recognize your son was toxic, at least in this situation, and just handled it
Yeah.
swiftly.
Okay, so final thought for you, the listener, to ponder. Now that mom knows her son is capable of this kind of financial leeching.
But she's out $15,000 because of it.
Right. Is he now living in that house, paying the full $2,000 a month fake rent to his mother to pay her back?
And is he telling all his buddies he's just, saving it as a gift for himself this time?
We can only hope mom has him on a very, very short financial leash now. Justice one way or another.
Indeed. Hope springs eternal.
All right, that's our deep dive for today. Hopefully a knowledge shortcut you found. Entertaining, maybe slightly terrifying.
See you next time.